we put in place a security operation codenamed Operation Okoa Maisha, which we put in place on 19th of April 2023 with the mandate of rescuing any of Mr. Mackenzie's victims who could still be holed up in Shakahola or in neighboring properties. 2, arrest persons or scouts suspected to have perpetrated the crime. And Mr. Chair, just for clarity, what this criminal would do is that some of the victims would be radicalized and indoctrinated and would voluntarily agree not to eat or drink until they die so that they could go and meet their creator. Mr. Mackenzie had convinced his followers that the world would end in June, next month, Mr. Chairman, and that it would be important for them not to eat and die in preparation for the end of the world. In the process, and this is important for us in terms of laying criminal accountability, some of Mr. Mackenzie's victims, some of them would change their mind along the way. What did he do? He had employed vicious, armed men, armed with crude weapons, who would supervise the starvation to death and would hang around the families, because most of the fastings were in families living in a temporary structure, and the scouts would supervise the starvation. And in the event somebody would change their mind, they would be killed using blunt objects. And therefore, so far, the post-mortem examination of the bodies we have recovered so far have revealed that many of the victims died of starvation. A lot more also died through asphyxiation. Asphyxiation is the lack of oxygen. Some were strangled by bare hands, others were strangled using wires and other apparatus, and others were hit with blunt objects. And we have bodies, I have seen some of those bodies myself, where the skull was crushed by blunt objects. Others had broken ribs and other bones.
Meaning, Mr. Chairman,